Okay, so in the past we worked on multiplying numbers using box method or partial products, and we're going to focus today on traditional old school multiplication. So I'm going to start with the problem 579 times 6. What you do when you do traditional multiplication is you take the number in the ones place, closest to the line here, and you're going to multiply it times the other number in the ones place, 9 times 6, which is 54. Just like when I do addition, I'm going to put the ones place in the ones place and carry that 5. I'm going to repeat this process with the 6 except times the tens place this time. 6 times 7, 42, plus 5, 47. And again with the hundreds place. 6 times 5, 30, plus 4, 34. So that makes my answer 3,474. Let's do the same exact process, except I've put a decimal in my number, so instead of it reading 457, it's 4 and 57 hundredths. But the concept is exactly the same as what we did here. We're going to take that number in the ones place closest to our line and multiply it times the other number in the ones place. 4 times 7 is 28. I put the 8 from the ones place here, carry the 2. Now I'm going to do 4 times 5, 20, plus 2, 22. And 4 times 4, which is 16, plus 2 more, I'm going to write 18. The reason I'm putting the 18 out here in the front is there's nowhere else to carry, so I'm not going to carry that 1. It is going to come straight down. The decimal is going to stay in the same location. See how it's decimal with 2 digits after? Same thing down here, decimal 2 digits after. So 4 and 57 hundredths times 4 is 18 and 28 hundredths. Okay, let's try a couple, a little bit more complicated ones. Let's do a 2-digit times a 2-digit. Let's do 23 times 38. I'm going to follow the same starting process. I'm going to do 8 times 3 and 8 times 2. What's changed from our last two problems is that we have a number in the tens place. So what I'm going to do now is actually put a 0 here in the ones place beneath that 4. What this 0 does is it blocks off the ones place, because this is not a 3. Right, this is 30, and the number 38, that 3 is worth 30, its value is 30. So I'm going to put a 0 to block off the ones place. I'm now going to repeat the same process with the 3, so 3 times the ones place, just like how we did with the 8. 3 times 3, which is 9. I'm going to cross this guy off since we used him already. Now I'm going to do 3 times 2, which is 6. At the end, I take these two numbers I've gotten and I just add them together. 874. Let's try one more like that. We'll make it slightly more difficult. Let's do a 3-digit times a 2-digit. Let's try 103 times 14. Again, starting with the ones place closest to the line, times the ones place above it. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 0 is 0, plus that 1, 1. 4 times 1, 4. Alright, now we're at that part where we were last time. Remember, this 1 is actually worth 10. Its value is 10. So I need to block off the ones place by placing this 0 here. And now I repeat my steps. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 1 is 1. Don't forget, we already used this 1 up here in this top set of numbers, so we actually won't use it down here at the bottom. You don't repeat what you carried. I'm now going to add those two digits together, or those two numbers, I'm sorry. You get 1,442. If you need some additional practice, there are lots of videos about this on YouTube or some other websites, but hopefully this helped you out. Good luck with your traditional multiplication.